What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of The Crappers, aka the lowest rated RTG, where today, guys, we have got champs from the final week of the Ultimate Tots. Don't worry, there's more champs to come. We're grinding, but we're just on catch-up mode, like I said the other day. And we end up packing an insane card, a 10 mil coin card at the time of packing it. And of course, it's meaningless because this is the Crappers where we use these SBC players, and we're currently in the Team of the Season La Liga Cup in Mystery Ball. This one was, which actually was quite fun, and I'm going to go through why in a moment. But first of all, if you're enjoying the content, you wouldn't mind dropping a thumbs up, it would be very much appreciated. If you are new, feel free to subscribe. And the reason why I really enjoyed this Mystery Ball Cup is because in Mystery Ball, playstyles, roles, and playstyle pluses just don't work. It's like EA forgot to code them into the Mystery Ball game, or because the Mystery Ball game mode gives like the shooting boost, the passing boost, etc. It's almost like enhanced versions of playstyles. It might be a thing that they did on purpose. I have a feeling it wasn't. And so what it actually meant was I just got to play football. It reminded me genuinely, and this might be like something for EA to look into for FC26, right? I think I've just had a cracking idea. But it reminded me of playing FIFA 15 and FIFA 14 and FIFA 13, where it felt like skill was all that was needed. And so upon thinking that, wouldn't it be amazing? Wouldn't it be amazing if EA gave us a game mode in FC26 that removed playstyles, playstyle pluses, roles, and even chem styles, and just was like, here you go, you just got to play as you play. I think that could be an interesting concept for them next year. Boom, taking that shooting boost there is very nice. And yeah, I don't know, it was quite nice. But anyway, guys, this team, the Crappers team at the moment, is going through a little bit of a lull because a lot of the Evos that we're getting are not only extremely expensive, but also don't really give great boosts. We're at this weird point with the team where if we don't start a new player, which might also never become a beast, we're boosting players by minimal stats every single time, which is really frustrating. Right, I think that was the Evo. It was. Get some packs as well. I don't really care about the other packs, to be fair. But this Team of the Season upgrade, we can now use straight away on our Donny boy. One right here goes on this one right here, and he will gain. God, isn't it? He might actually have to come back into the team, to be fair. Hey, he can get a 4th playstyle plus as well. Bosh. In he goes. We're on a streak now again, yeah. On 2 wins again away from Division 1. And so, guys, we attempted our pursuit to Division 1. If you would have said to me last year that I could got to Division 1 or the Elite Division with the Crappers, I would have laughed in your face, man, because the way EA had Evos last year, now they're not perfect this year, that's fair to say, but the way EA had them last year, oh, they were so bad, man. They were so bad. Our best team by the end of the game cycle last year was about as good as our best team in like February this year. It's night and day difference. But we're out here grinding to Division 1. And what I found, and what I think you guys will notice as well, based on the rewards, is once you get to Division 2, the skill level of your opponent doesn't actually really change. Unless you're really unlucky and match against a competitive or pro player, Division 2, Division 1, and so I understand the Elite Division, we will try and get there this year, are around the same quality because the reward discrepancy between D2 and Elite is negligible. And when I say negligible, I genuinely mean it. Like, you are barely getting any benefits, and yet you are playing against opponents that are significantly more challenging. And you'll notice it as well in Division 5. If you're in D5, your quality of opponent will be very similar in D4 and D3 because all 3 sets of rewards are extremely similar. But what's the point of being in D3 or D4 when you could just take those rewards from D5? And similarly here, unless we actually go for a full-blown Elite push, I'm going to remain in Division 2 going forwards because it's just going to be a lot easier to pick up those wins to get those rewards. Bosh. That's Ovni done. We're 30k short of his next Evo. We've also got Zothan Puya fully upgraded now. Gains a little bit of incisive pass plus. Now, the other Evos that we're working on, we are going to be doing, yeah, Anticipate Plus on Wei Feng. because he's already got Bruiser. That makes him. Honestly, that is one of the best cards in the game. I'm gonna commit to that. I want Anticipate Plus on him, and then we're gonna put Bruiser onto the icon in midfield. That'll give him that extra oomph, you know, bosh. And then we're gonna put Tiki Taka on the striker, I think, but not until we've evoed him up to the top spot in space for that 4th playstyle plus. So we've still got technical plus. Anybody here would be good for tech plus? These are still too good for evolutions. It's only when they get that 3rd playstyle plus that I want to put the 4th on them. Yadwood could be okay with it, but he just looks a bit of a dead evo. I think we'll save tech plus for now. And then finesse shot plus. God damn. Still got so many to go. So much growth. And there is so much growth to go, guys. And I would like to actually say, just on behalf of EA, although Evos this year have been a nightmare, and I have my own ideas on how I think the Evo system should work, which would obviously be great for me, but probably be terrible for the game. What a goal, by the way. We have to give EA credit where it's due for them completely changing the way Evos are completed in the second half of this year. You know, some of those Evos were so grind heavy towards the start of the year, and now they're a lot easier. We could do 2 at once, and off the back of that, didn't take many games. Sing with me, 40 year, up to a 94. Delightful. And then Wei Feng gains Anticipate Plus. Let me actually start recording here as well, because we're about to pick up, what was that, 50,000 coins right there from the 86s that are now extinct thanks to the SBC from yesterday. I wonder if they're going to stay extinct as well. Once we get one more 86 to sell. Oh, there you go. It's gone. Who was it? It was McAllister. Now we've got over 200,000 coins, and we're going to go into the evolutions. And we're going to put into Your Little Dog 2. Kovney, that's his name. Yeah, Your Little Dog 2. So Kovney is going to go into here. And he's still going to be terrible. But by the time he's finished, he's going to be exceptional. So in he goes. 200,000 coins. So I don't think I've qualified for champs on this account yet, which is something we're going to have to do imminently. Yeah, I do need to qualify. You're currently not opted in for crossplay. That's what we love. That's what we like to see. Right, let's get Kovney onto the team. And Kovney is really an interesting one, guys, because he's got all of the makings of being a high-end elite player as we go into our first champs game here. But he's like 2 or 3 key evos away. And one of the things that I think we need to work on a lot more next year is really like noting the path that a player's been through, the path that I want them to go through, and having it on the screen so you guys can kind of see what they've gone through, because I think that'd be really, really fun. Anyway, so no, guys, that wasn't my last game for 15-0. That was game 1 of qualifiers, where you only need 1 win. That's right, game 1 of qualifiers. That was. There you go. Park Jin Hong, Bosch. We're gonna take those 1 win rewards. I don't even know if you get anything for 1 win, do you? Just qualification. That's all. Small Prime Gold Players Pack. That's what's up. All right, champs finales. Now the question I have for myself. For evolutions, let's have a look at some of these free bows. I don't like a lot of them, but we've got Tea and Biscuits for Wu Lei. I wonder if we've got another player that can have Tea and Biscuits for like, for example, Wu Yu Hang. See, I am tempted to start Wu Yu Hang in, like put Wu Yu Hang in here, because for a 73 rated, that's a brilliant card. Min Ji Hoon. Wow, he fits. Damn. What does he actually gain? 2 passing, 4-star weak foot, 20 defending, not that that really matters, 10 physical, nothing else, 4 ball control. That's not good for him. All right, so it's either going to be Wu Lei or the new boy. What does Wu Lei gain? 2 passing, deep line playmaker plus plus, 4-star weak foot, 1 reactions, 8 composure, 5 dribbling, 5 ball control, holding ++. I just don't know if that's worth it to take an 89 up. You know, if it only took him from an 89 to a 91, I'd probably be a bit more inclined to do that. But an 89 to a 93, that's a +4 overall for a negligible upgrade. I would rather not. I would rather put Wu Yu Hang into this one, where he's going to gain 5 ball control, 6 pace, 15 passing, 3 balance, tiki-taka, DLP++, the 4-star weak foot, 8 reactions, 20 defending, 10 physical, 5 agility, tiki-taka plus, incisive pass, plus, long ball, press proven, 10 more passing, 8 composure, 2-star skill moves, pinged pass. He's already got press proven plus anyway, 5 ball control, holding ++. This, I think, is a much, much, much better upgrade. Because at this point with him, 6 foot tall, 4-star, 5-star, that side of things is really good. For the roles at CDM, he's got DLP and holding ++. That side is absolutely perfect. For the play styles, he's got 4 of the 5 passing play styles. He doesn't have whip pass, that's fine. And he's got press proven. So as a CDM, we now just need to add defensive kind of roles to him as a 73 rated. He's got 98 short pass, 99 short pass, 98 long pass. So he needs vision, but other than that, passing is great. Pace split is a bit stinky, but it's not bad. And then defending is decent. Agility and balance is decent. As a 73 rated, he's probably the one I would rather. I'd probably just rather that and have another option as a DM. Just noticed you have Luca Coveney in the team. My son knows him. He played against him when he was at Newcastle Jets Academy. Really nice kid as well. Hey, let him know. Let him know we're about to turn him into the dopest Evo you've ever seen. He's about to be a striker. So we've got keep up the pace. So I think Kim Yong-jun is going to go into not keep up the pace. What have we got for keep up the pace? Oh, do I want to put Lee Gyu-min? No, he's got too much of something. So our left wing options for keep up the pace is literally Baek Min-gyu. I really just don't like him there because pointless. He's got terrible passing. Amen and Yadwood. Keep up the pace is just a terrible Evo, isn't it? I don't even want to put Yadwood in there because his dribbling's still so stinky. That's a horrible 91 rated card. Then we've got Amen. Now, Amen would gain rapid plus, 5 reactions, 5 pace, no passing, no composure, 3-star weak foot rapid. This is just a terrible Evo, isn't it? Even that, as a 92 rated, that's just not good enough. Then we've got Not That Guy. We don't have any body for Not That Guy. Literally nobody fits into Not That Guy. Literally nobody. Canonize Me Captain, which is what I want to put Kim Yong-jun into, because I actually think this one makes him good. Technical plus. He doesn't have low driven, but brings his dribbling right up to scratch. His passing is good. His pace is great at that point. I think that's going to be the best one for him. So we are going to put him in here. We're going to start that one off as well. Here we go. Looking for, honestly, because we got 10 wins already last weekend league, I kind of want 10 wins again. I feel like that's going to be the aim. But I just want to play stress-free more than anything. With 86s being so expensive, I don't even care if we just get 8 or 9 wins. I don't know what the kind of like quality of opponent is right now. But there you go. Here. Dave. So cheesy, isn't it? So cheesy. There we go. Straight back in. Sun Woo. I don't know what he's doing up there, but I'll take it. Beautiful stuff. What's this guy doing? Oh my days, what is this guy doing? Oh, I've moved the keeper across as well. There we go. It's been coming. You need to use first time through balls. Yeah, do you know what? I saw a lot of the pros use them. Like, even in areas where it's like, you know, like sometimes you set the player on the run and you can use the like over the top through ball and it like looks really obvious. You can see exactly why you do it there and whatnot. That's going to be game over, isn't it? But they seem to just use it randomly. Like, you know, they get that first pass into the midfield and then just a through ball straight through the middle. And the amount of times that you catch the defensive line stepping up as the attacker pushes behind was crazy. But it's just about getting that muscle memory again, isn't it? It's about adding that next thing and yeah, literally getting that understanding of when it works. Also, having somebody that has incisive plus as well would be super helpful. Who's the best goalkeeper on the game? The best goalkeeper I've used is De Gea, but I haven't used Vicario, and I know a lot of people think he's exceptional as well. But I think this De Gea team of the season card is, without any shadow of a doubt, the best goalkeeper I've used. On the Crappers, we have had so much troubles with goalkeepers this year. Like, so much. It's been crazy. Whether it be Buffon, Casillas team of the year, like when that SBC came out, I was like, oh, finally. But nah, it just wasn't it, man. And so yeah, it was refreshing to get that De Gea in Serie A rewards. I think we packed him as well anyway, but wow, we've matched a full sweat, as if he scored from there. There's one back. Come on. Yeah, and this, guys, was definitely kind of like the beginning of the end for me in terms of mental breakdown. I wasn't even playing bad or whatever, but I was just letting it get the better of me, and we're only a couple of games in. It was ludicrous behavior from me. Come on. There should be a red card as well for Rudiger. Got away with a yellow. Lucky boy. Oh, you're joking. Guys, I have been absolutely robbed from a few goals here today. Come on. Come on. You're joking. You're joking. Please, shoot. Shoot quicker, you dick. Savage loss, that. Savage loss. Never mind. Anyway, guys, I don't know who this Joe King guy is that I kept referencing, but that wasn't a savage loss. One thing that I'm really trying to do at the moment, and it is mostly thanks to the meta RTG, but one thing that I'm really trying to do is just take accountability for the way that I'm playing and learn how to play this game better. And when Josh is editing this stuff anyway, he's like no holds barred. We're like in WWE. Like, he's got the ladder, he's smacking me over the head with it, being like, you're crap at the game. And then he's coming with, like, receipts and facts, being like, you said this, here's the proof of what you actually did. Or, you know, you think this, but this is the reality of how it works. And when you're in the moment and you're heated, it's so easy to just, just lose control of playing the game. And when I'm heated and play this game badly, I am so bad at it. So I'm really trying hard to just not let the game get the better of me, but in the next few weeks, not in this week here. And this week, even though I was winning a lot and we was getting some good wins, some comfortable wins, and of course our team is a little bit behind compared to other people's teams, I was getting so pressed, and it is crazy. And the worst thing that I do for myself is when I concede a goal like that, I break down internally. And I don't know why, because the amount of games that I've scored 4 or 5 or 6 goals in is crazy. And so I sit there and what I think afterwards is, why don't we even get bothered if I'm 2-0 down? Like, just go and score 3 goals instead. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to score goals. Now, if I could just improve my defense a little bit, I would concede less goals, I would win the games a little bit easier. That would obviously be absolutely fantastic. But I get in my own head so much, even if it's just like some dead goal or like some insane goal, I just get in my own head and I'm like, this is this and this is that and this is the other. I mean, that was pretty unlucky though, to be fair. And that happens. I just end up losing my mind over a game, and it's not worthwhile because I probably cost myself 1 to 3 wins a weekend at least by not maintaining composure. With that being said, we got through this game. We lost this game. He was 4-4 and ended up with 11. Well, last week we were 7-0 after the first 7 with the Crappers. This week, look, we got a comfortable win in the first game and eventually a comfortable win in the third game. But game 2 was against a super sweat with a super team. And game 4, I mean, that guy had, again, an insane team. And, like, you know, had Red Bond Matty. And, you know, he was absolutely battering with that Beereth card. That first goal for the club. Yes, it is. That should be a goal, that. Yes, it is. Nice. Much better composure from me. All right, there. That's some evolutions moved. Kovney up again. Relentless pretty mate at this stage too. If you utilize subs, yeah, maybe. If you don't utilize subs, maybe not. Might actually use Kim Yong-jun just for a few, like, in the game, just for a bit, see how he plays. That's more like it. Just need one more there, don't I? I build that extra pass in for a reason. Okay, I did need one more there, but off the back of what I thought was going to be a pass to the other player there. No, hello, give. And again, and again. Simple. Simple. Right, that's quite quick. And that was nice to get a rage quit, guys. And it is very true that simple football ends up resulting in the easiest play. And I want to give you guys a little tip right here, because something that I do when I'm triggered is I hold on to the ball a lot. You need to do something in this game to get the best out of your own ability that is taking your, like, being patient but being fast. You need to move the ball a lot, but you also need to be really patient. It's so hard to explain, but if you hold on to the ball a lot, your opponent will just cover all the passing lanes, cover your shooting angles, press you, maybe second man press you, and it ruins you. But when you just pass a little bit faster but controlled and understand the patterns, it becomes a whole bunch easier. Sales on those 86s. Nice. It is nice. And it really was nice, because obviously one of the big things that we have to do in this series is make coins for all of these Evos. That being said, it was nice this, as of the time of recording this voiceover, EA released the Footies Evo for 500k, which I think we're going to try and do. They released 2 Icon Evos at 400k and 300k, and then the Zidane Evo a little bit before that for 250k. They mean nothing to us. And it's so nice, like an Evo coming out for 400k where I'm like, I don't have to do anything with that. Because making the coins, it gets tedious sometimes, man. Boom. What a goal that is, by the way. It gets tedious sometimes. We bagged ourselves another win, guys, here. Another rage quit, which was nice. Hovney, up you go again, pal. Poor pace, a bit dribble. Bit of balance. Technical play style. We love that. And Kim Yong-jun as well. Gosh. So now we need to play 2 and win 1 on them both. And so back into champs we went. And a lot of people that we played this week, guys, had like this level of team with these 90... I don't know if this is the 97 Elise, I think it is. But just absolutely insane players. And what I was talking about earlier, like one of the things I really want EA to do this for next year is just give us the ability to, like, see the vision of the Evos. Like, it's all well and good using sites like Footbin and stuff, and of course we will use them, and next year we'll track them a lot better and do a lot better with it. But it would be nice to kind of like pre-plan how good the players can be. That's really poor from me, isn't it? That's really lucky from me. Is it like nice to pre-plan how good the players can be? Because I think next year we can certainly get like elite Evos. Like, I really want to work hard, not just to take the lowest rated players, of which of course we will do anyway, but to take the lowest rated players and spend time on developing them over the game cycle, even if in the moment, like let's say there's an Evo that makes a 75 rated and 85 rated, but it's a CDM and it gives them a bigger shooting boost and defensive boost. I don't want to do that Evo, right? I want to skip that Evo or start on a new player or something, because the reality is a big shooting boost on a DM, not going to be helpful long term, right? So we're going to really focus next year on making sure the players are kind of like really, really conditioned to as good as they can possibly be. Mood killer type loss. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. That's painful. Very frustrating. Right, 5 to go. Doesn't look like 10 wins will be on the cards this time. And what a stark contrast, guys, from last week where I went 7-0 in my first 7 games with the Crappers. And then in my first 10 games this week, I'm 6-4. And I've got 2 things to talk about with regards to why I was 7-0 and why it doesn't matter if you're 6-4. What a goal, by the way. What an absolute bang that was from the man up front. Right, Coveney up to a 64. A huge upgrade for him as well. 46k. That's Kim Yong-jun upgraded as well. With Tech Plus now for Kim Yong-jun, I could potentially just keep him on up front. But one of the reasons, guys, why I think we found it a little bit easier to get to 7-0 last week is, first of all, when you're winning, you're calmer. You get those, you know, you're playing better, whatever, it feels good. But also, our team was a lot closer to our opponent's teams in that game week because the new season hadn't come. It's like the power curve changed so much from one week to the next, like so much from one week to the next, that it became so much more difficult. But even when we were 7-0, we finished that week, I think 11-4 on the Crappers, maybe still 10-5 actually. And this week, even though we're 6-4, like, I don't know why I don't do this more in my head as well. It's like, if I'm 6-4, I'm only at a +2 form, which means getting to 7-8/9 wins will be a lot easier. And if I'm going to be happy with 9 or 10 wins on the Crappers, which honestly I will be happy every week until we get the elite team and can push to 11+ every week. If I'm going to be happy with 9 or 10 wins every week, that means we're going to lose 5 or 6 games. So just let them be losses and then push on towards the back end. Wow, guys, for the literal first time this weekend league, we are not playing against somebody in the 4-2-3-1. Can you believe it? Come on. There's a lovely goal as well, that. Wow, he just quit. Jesus Christ. All right, that's the Evo's up another level. Oh, that's unfinished, actually. That's Coveney done there. Coveney needs to now go into Hero and a Half Shell. I think that's 100,000 coins. Kim Yong-jun is just done now. I think the next thing... So, yeah, Hero and a Half Shell. 100k. So we can do that. We need the 60k for Take a Step Back. But for now, we're just going to finish champs off. 2 games to go. The 4-2. Wow, 4-2-2. Henri, yes. Ribery, yes. Hullet, yes. And, guys, I can't explain to you what a finish that is, by the way. I can't explain to you how bad EA have got this game that almost every single opponent we face is 4-2-3-1. Hullet and Henri, season pass players, overpowered Evos, Teo Hernandez. It's the same player with the same playstyle every time. And I know I can't really speak because I'm starting to use and abuse the meta more than ever before. But we've had so many games since probably about like FIFA 18, FIFA 19, where there's like a really obvious overpowered formation and there's a really obvious overpowered group of players. I don't think it's ever been as bad as it is this year. And a lot of that comes down to, again, the way that EA have sorted the season passes out, the way EA have done kind of upgrade packs and rewards. And it comes to something that I've had a lot of debates with people on recently, actually. And that is that this understanding that better pack luck would make this game more enjoyable. I just don't think it would, because if you have better pack luck, you would have all the best players. Once you've got all the best players, great football there, by the way. Once you've got all the best players, the reason why you would play the game at that point is to enjoy playing the game. And if you don't enjoy playing the game, it doesn't matter if you've got the best players or not. So I don't think personally having the best players makes this game better. And I also do believe that there is a way to play this game without it. How have I let this game slip? There's a way to play this game without abusing the meta that is fun. It's just not fun often enough. I think it just takes too long per game, basically, right? Like, when you play 3 games of champs, if they go all the way to the 90th minute in every single game, it's going to be an hour of your time. If you come away with like 1 or even 2 wins during that hour of your time, and you've got there through gritted teeth with mad stress and just real frustration, wow, that's a bad tackle. It just makes you feel like it was a waste of time. And so then you feel like, oh, hey, if I had just had a better team, if I had just had better pack luck, I would have done better, and that would be great. But as you can see here, and this is a massive skill issue for me as well, guys. As you can see here, the team you have is irrelevant. I was 3-0 up against this guy and genuinely cooking, like full-blown cooking. And I went on to lose the game 11-9. At 3-0 up, I just should have buried that game. No questions about it. Anyway, 9 wins. Stress-free as well, which is always fun. Let's get a Ronaldo and a Messi and really make it worthwhile. What do we get? Again, 89 Hegerberg tradable. Damn. Even a season Simicant tradable. Very nice. And then, damn, couldn't even give us an 86 EA. All right, here we go. Big players only. Uzan, no one cares about. Reagan, no one cares about. And DRB 95. Isn't he quite expensive, DRB, actually? 830k. That's a bit of a dub. Not that we use him, but another nice red to have in the club, I suppose. For the looks. For the looks. We get a Ricky Pige. That's insane. Why on an account where I don't use anything other than the crappers do we get red team of the season Lionel Messi? No, not let's go. Not let's go. This isn't a win. This is an L. This is a massive, massive L. How much is Messi worth? 10 million coins. I mean, it's nice to have another elite red, but also big L. Now, if we could get him tradable, that'd be something different, wouldn't it? That's like, look, both of those players are like legit players. For 9 win rewards, that's insane. Yeah, 11 mil of reds. Right, come on, give me a Messi here, please. It's the team of the season. Left wing, Scott Gould, never mind. Couldn't even give me like a 95, could it? Again, 84 by 10 tradable. This could be really helpful for us if we could just get all 86s. That would be nice. Not one. Not one. Man, we get a premium team of the season pack. Going to be Simicant again. That's awful. And then an 82 by 20. Don't even get a walkout out of it. That's how bad that is. That's how bad that is. And that is where we're going to leave it for today, guys. So a red Messi that will unfortunately never see the light of day on this account, unless somehow we do a reverse crappers episode and use our best rewards for a video. But it's lucky and unlucky at the same time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content today. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rate, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next episode for more of the crappers.